Oh! Alright, welcome to part 2 on the Honda ATC 200, also known as the Big Red 200. As you guys know, we picked this thing up for, what was it, 250 bucks a couple days ago, and we went over the whole machine. We got the engine running, cleaned out the carburetor, and this thing's got high compression. Pulled it over a couple times and she runs pretty good. We cleaned out the air box, air filter. We took off the plastics and we're stripping those down. We, what else did we do? Cleaned it all up. It was just really filthy. It was laying in the barn for probably close to 6 years, I think we figured. But yeah, today we're going to try to do the first ride on it. We've got to clean up these plastics. We're stripping off the old paint. You can see it was painted green, greenish gray. I believe he used it for hunting and ice fishing. But we're going to strip all this down. Hopefully it all comes off. I already tried doing some of it. And it's going to be a big project to get all that paint off of there. But then we've got some high temp VHT paint for the pipe. Here's some roll bar paint we're going to use for the frame. And then the high temp paint for the pipe right here. I like using the VHT. That stuff works really well. Really strong paint. But you can see the pipe is really rusty, so it's the old DG pipe on there. So I think that would look a little bit better if we just painted that with the high temp paint. And it protects it from rusting through and stuff like that. Last video we also did the oil change. Filled that up. It takes 1 quart of oil. So everything is good to go. Runs really good. Sounds really good. So we just have to finish up these plastics, paint it, and then take it for a ride. So let's get going on that. Let's work on the plastics first. Alright, let's start with this one first, since we already have some of it done. Just gonna scrape off some of this paint. Unfortunately, it looks like somebody roughed up the plastics pretty good. Alright, we'll work on this one first and get this one cleaned up. We'll come back when it's all done. Hopefully it looks pretty good when it's done. Alright, so we got the back fenders done. You can see there's some heavy scratches in this, so they didn't turn out too good, but from far away they look pretty good. So I'm not too mad about it. I think it's better than the green that was on it. So I think what happened was the guy prepped the plastics for paint and used sandpaper to scratch them up so that the paint would stick better. I hate when people do that. I mean, he did the right thing if you're going to paint plastics, but it sucks for when you try to strip them down. You can see this area is really good because he didn't scuff up that area, but this area is just a little bit rougher. We can work at him a little bit more, but for right now that's pretty good. I got every single piece of green off. It's just the scratches that kind of look rough. We're going to move on to the fender next and get that done. I'll kind of show you guys the process. So basically I do the scraping first, and then I'll show you guys when I go through with the Sos Pad next. Alright, we got the front fender done. You can see it kind of is scratched up too, but not too bad. We're working on the tank right now. We're at the step where we use the Sos Pad. So I'll show you guys that step. Basically what I'm going to do is take some WD-40, you guessed it, spray it on there, kind of lather it up, and then start scrubbing. And you can see everything that I missed with the putty knife, basically everything that I missed with the putty knife comes off pretty easily. It's just going to spread it around until you take rags and really get it, but this is the process that works for me. But yeah, so we're just going to go around, do that for the whole tank, come back with rags and degreaser and stuff like that, and get this cleaned up. Well, the tank is done. Didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to, but that's okay. This thing's not worth that much anyway. And you know, I did the best I could, so you can see it's just scratched up pretty good. And the plastics are never going to be the same because the guy scratched them up with sandpaper before he painted them. So you're going to see a little green coming through. But overall, you can see that it's red and it doesn't look too bad. I like it better than the green. So that's kind of what that looks like. It's really not that bad. But that's all done. Plastics are done. Probably took me 2 hours to do that. All the plastics. So now we can bolt everything back up. All right, we painted up a couple pieces. The pipe, we painted these black instead of red. And then we've got the front fender on. Let's put the back plastics on here quick. All right, we got everything back on it except for the seat. Let's put that guy back on. Got to clean it up a little bit more once we put it back on though. Looking pretty good, not too bad. Let's clean up the seat a little bit though. All right, seat looks a little bit better, getting there. I think that is pretty much the finished product. If I had a headlight, it'd look pretty sweet. Not too bad for 250 bucks. Didn't really put any money into it, just time. I think it's time to take it for a rip. Let's go do that. cool, pretty fun too. Kind of hovers right over the snow. Chuck's taking her for a little rip. I think it's so fun to ride in the snow. Really testing her out today. See if she can handle the abuse. Oh! There's the dog. Oh, we almost flipped it. Isn't it fun? Yeah, I know. It's like addicting to ride. I rode it in my backyard. Oh man. It's so light. Just goes right through everything. Flying. Why are three-wheelers so much fun? Oh. Ah! Runs pretty good, doesn't it? $250. I
think it's awesome.
Yeah.
It runs like really good.
Yeah. The tires are nice on it too.
Yeah.
The seat's like perfect condition.
I think it's sweet. It's pretty fast.
Look at the DG pipe on it.
No way. Oh,
That's why it sounds so good.
That's sweet.
Wish it had a chain guard though. What are you doing? What the heck? You see me quick left. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Did you see my picture on Facebook? Where it was green before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That must have been fun cleaning that.
Yeah, and then I found out that the plastics were all scratched up anyway, so it's like,
Oh, it looks way better than
green. Yeah.
way better.
Is this thing holding air? Do we have a patch for a tire?
I think we might, yeah.
That big of a...
Oh, maybe not. Looks like someone clawed that like a tiger or something.
Yeah, I know, it does.
It was moose, probably.
Those are so deep, I don't know how that
Hey,
happened.
moose, come here.
All right, let's take a ride on the old red. See how she goes today. Turn it to run. Turn the gas on. See if she starts the first pull. Oh yeah. Runs great. Tire's kinda holding there. Go back here. thing is really cushy. It's like riding a big balloon. Getting snow thrown right at the engine there. Doesn't like that, I don't think. Does cool it down though. So far so good in the snow. These three-wheelers just rip in the snow. So much fun. See if she starts back up here. Oh yeah. Pretty good for being in the snow. Too bad I don't have a back brake, I could do some wheelies. See how she does. Goes pretty good. Tires feel a little flat though. Man, this thing's a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Well, first ride on the Big Red, done. 0 issues with it. So that was awesome. Ran great. These tires did pretty good in the snow, but you can definitely tell there's some drag on the front tire when it's going through the snow. It's so thick, just getting through the snow isn't the easiest. Basically, it's like a big block trying to go through the snow in the front. So skinnier tires is definitely better for the snow, but it was really fun to ride. Goes pretty good. We took it on the road. It does have the flat tire in the back, so it was a little wobbly, but we still got pretty good speed out of it for a 200cc engine, 4-stroke. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. 250 bucks, you can't really complain. 250 bucks gives you quite a bit of fun. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video of restoring this thing kind of back to the original color. It was a lot of work. I think we put probably 3 hours into the plastics alone, and then we cleaned the carburetor, cleaned out the gas tank, painted some stuff up, and this is the finished product. Really didn't need a whole lot of work. Must have been taken care of somewhat. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for next project. Until next time, we are out.